is there a bit of a checklist? Is there a bit of a, hey, if you do these 5 things, you will actually fare better than the 80% out there?
Absolutely. If you're going to consider it this way, I think don't go it alone. I think it's nobody understands your business as well as you do. Nobody understands what the problems are, what the challenges are that you face with. Go through those, but then get somebody who's not invested in a specific area of the business. Get somebody who's an outsider and who's a specialist at the areas that you think you're lacking in. So don't go it alone. Get some help from somebody.
Yeah.
Once you've understood what your limitations are and where the problems are, you also start to understand what the opportunities are from a digital perspective. Can we enhance business here? Can we enhance a process? Can we enhance sales? Can we reduce overheads? Can we have 2 less reps on the road because we're collecting data differently? The opportunities, and once we identified those, they then lead into a plan or a strategy of some kind. The strategy is only as good as the milestones and the outcomes you expect out of it. And I think when you are doing these sort of strategies, especially around something which is not very well understood by the business to start with. So, for example, a digital approach to work or solutions. Set milestones and set clear goals. It's not enough to say we've got a specialist now who does X. What value is that specialist adding? What value is that team adding? What value is that application adding? And you need to be able to measure those things. If they're not working, the beauty of digital is you can fail fast, fix it quickly, move on, learn from mistakes. And that's something which you don't necessarily get in older, more structured businesses. And choosing these partners wisely. So in terms of the whole procurement process that I do for my clients, it's not just about who has the skills, it's about culture fit, it's about co-location of resources, it's about cost, it's about alignment in terms of a number of factors. It's not just a matter of tendering out and getting the cheapest person you can find or the one who's closest. There are a lot of smarts wrapped around this. And I think probably the last thing that I want to wrap up in, and this is something we spoke about earlier today as well, is about investing in your people.
Yeah.
You don't always need to hire a specialist. You don't always need to hire a team of specialists. You may have people, and I think design's a perfect example of this. You have excellent designers internally who may be print designers. It may take them 6 months to get up to speed to be able to work with apps or working with web. But there are companies who specialize in training these people, and these designers oftentimes can see the reduction in their sphere of influence and skills, and are hungry to learn more and to try new things.
Yep.
Same thing with marketers. Train your people, train your internal operations people to work with new technologies. You don't need to always hire someone new.